In the seas of Korea, a downed airman had only 20 minutes to live. That was all. The water was so bitterly cold that within 5 minutes the hands were frozen and the face was frozen. In 12 minutes of immersion in these fearful waters, the arms became unable to function, and by the 20th minute, the pilot was frozen to death. Brubaker closed his eyes. He didn't care what happened. He floated in the water, not knowing if a rescue team was on the way. Then, a helicopter flew overhead. The pilot's name was Mike Forney. The other member of the rescue team was Nestor Gamage, the man who operated the sling. The helicopter team looked over the downed pilot. They knew the pilot was frozen, so Nestor dove into the waters to save him. Nestor got the frozen pilot into the sling and signaled Forney to haul him up. So Forney reported,
My husband tells me that you can explain why war is necessary. I wish somebody would.
It isn't necessary. War is good for old men like me, though. I have no vices, no ambitions, no family, and no home.
See, I can understand why you get excited about war, but we do have a home and a family.
I am not excited about this war. I don't think it is necessary in a sensible world. But this world is not sensible. War is inevitable.
If it's inevitable, why should the burden fall on the few of us?
I don't know that, but I do know that, like the rest of America, you are being protected. Come in, Brubaker.
Why did you ask to see me, sir?
We need to talk about your future in the Navy, Brubaker. There's a great future for you here. We need pilots like you.
I am no pilot, sir. I'm a lawyer from Denver, and my wife and kids live there. My life is with my family, and not with the Navy.
I understand, but your country needs you.
It would be easier to take if people back home were helping, but in Denver, nobody even knew there was a war except for my wife. Nobody supports this war.
But every war is the wrong one.
Then why don't we just pull out of this war?
That's rubbish, son, and you know it. All throughout history, free men have had to fight the wrong war in the wrong place. But that's the one they're stuck with.
a grenade, which was thrown by a North Korean foot soldier, has already taken the life of Mike Forney. As Brubaker sat alone in the sewage ditch, he knew that death would soon find him. His mind is going as fast as his jet did, until he starts to think about his family. The memory of his family was just too much to bear, and for an instant he pressed his right hand across his eye and thought, the girls would be in the garden right now. As he thought about the family and life he would soon leave behind, a bullet went right through his hand that covered his face. For a brief moment he understood why he was in Korea, but this knowledge did not help him. For the next instant he plunged face down into the ditch.